There was nothing normal about Dan Marino's right arm, or what it could do with a football. He set standards at his position, brought fans to his sport, and made fans of his contemporaries.
The most prolific and pure passing quarterback that this generation has ever seen. He made passing the ball look easy, and it's not.
Who's your favorite quarterback? It's Dan Marino, and it's always been Dan Marino. I love the competitiveness, his fiery nature on the field, just kind of everything about him.
Loved watching him throw the football. Had special velocity, and it just came out so fast. Never seen anything like it as far as that release. I'm not sure we ever will.
Anybody who's ever played the quarterback position, they hold Dan Marino in the highest regard. He's on Mount Olympus.
I believe Marino is saying, I'm going to spike it.
Marino takes the snap from center. He's looking. He throws it in the spot. Touchdown, Dolphins! Dan Marino has broken another record.
If there's anyone that ever deserved the Super Bowl win, it was him. He'll go down as one of the greatest of all time.
What a joy it has been to watch that man play football.
There has to be a best quarterback that never wins a Super Bowl. Is it cool that that's you, or does it suck that that's you?
It's not cool. No, because, in your heart, you're a competitor, and so I can't accept it. When you say it that way, it's hard to accept you saying, is that cool? The cool part is I played 17 years, I had a great career, I'm in the Hall of Fame, I won a lot of football games, and did a lot of things, but that's the one thing that's not cool, is I actually, don't know what that feeling's like to walk off the field Sunday and be, a Super Bowl champion. Yeah, I guess I'd say no, that's not cool.
He's like, it's not cool.
Not cool. Yeah, he would say it's not cool. Mm-hmm. We used to tease him and tell him he was the golden boy. Everything he touched, he was really good at. I always looked up to him. I was always, can I go to the party with you? Can I go here with you? Can I? And he would always say, you know what, you can't come tonight, Cindy, but can you check my fro?
He was just a down-to-earth great kid. I mean, he was one of us. He was hoping I got a couple bucks in my pocket, maybe I can get up to Squirrel Hill or Oakland and get a piece of pizza. He was the kind of guy you wanted to play with, you wanted to play for.
Marino was considering playing 2 sports in college.
You had Arizona and you had Florida State, you had Clemson. Pittsburgh did not have a great baseball program. And that was my concern, that we would lose him. But that we had an ace in Hull. That was his mom. Danny wasn't going to leave home.
Every quarterback loves a good pocket. Marino chose to stay in his for 4 more years. Surrounded by family, he signed on to play for the hometown Pitt Panthers.
Could walk everywhere from my front door. The church was right across the street. So you could hear the organ playing every morning when they had mass, and I was an altar boy and I was involved with the church a lot. Central was probably like a 1.5 mile walk, and then Pitt was kind of the same. Basically, my whole life before Miami was in that town of Oakland, which is in the city of Pittsburgh. I could stand on my front porch and see the Cathedral of Learning as how close the university was. It was pretty awesome. I could go home and get my mother to wash my clothes, and get good meals.
But Danny appreciated all that. It was fun for me, too.
What was his favorite meal?
Well, he loved, of course, my spaghetti and meatballs.
Mom's cooking was nice, but Marino's meal ticket came from his father, Dan Marino Sr.
I asked him, who taught you how to throw the football? He said, my dad. I said, well, what did he tell you? He said, the ball goes up and out.
Mechanically, the coaches say he's just unbelievable.
Ball goes up, out. Up and out. And I said, don't let anybody ever change your throwing motion.
You go back and watch his tape from college, it's amazing. And he's this big, tall, he has this great presence, and he's separating away from the line of scrimmage, and he's up on his toes, and he's standing tall in that pocket. Oftentimes the quarterback position is not one that you would say is intimidating. He's not an intimidator. But I think Dan Marino was intimidating to the people who were going against him. When he made that Mike ID and he took charge of it, and just the way he played, the demeanor he played with, the confidence that he had, the confidence that he transferred to his team, he just had this amazing presence. He had a lot to be confident about. Nobody threw it like Dan Marino threw it.
Marino is about 6'4" and weighs 200 pounds and has got a slingshot for an arm.
To cap a third straight 11-1 season, Marino would need to pull off a fourth-quarter comeback against Georgia in the Sugar Bowl.
Against Georgia, we're behind. We had the ball on the 34-yard line, and it was 4th down. I called Danny to the sideline, and I said, Danny, we have two choices. Kick a field goal, or we can go for it.
I was on the sideline. I'll never forget. Danny had Gatorade up to his lips, and he pulled it away and said,
we're here to win this damn game.
And when Jackie heard that, he went right up in his face. I was right there. And he said, say that again.
We're here to win this damn game. Quote.
It is 4th down for Pitt. 4th and 4.5. Could be the last play for him. Marino goes deep. Brown, touchdown! John Brown makes a great catch with 35 seconds to play. Tremendous throwing kick.
That was a pretty special one. That was a good one.
From Sugar Bowl drama to draft drama. Next.
Next up, Miami Dolphins.